But the spook is spooky, who is always give her thrills. About people that the spook.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Midday Ghost Show. I am your host, Matty Hag, and today it's gonna be like I almost say every single video now, it's gonna be a little bit different. Instead of looking at a spooky maker or looking at a movie, I'm actually presenting to you some music. So what I mean by talking about music today is each week of October, I'm actually gonna be putting out a new Spotify playlist to add to your repertoire of Halloween listening. With each playlist, it's going to be a different genre that I feel like totally fits in with the Halloween and horror vibe. And our first one, being an example, is a surf guitar Halloween spooky playlist I call It's Spooky Surfing Time. So for some, it might seem like an odd pairing. How would you put surf guitar and horror and Halloween all together? Well, it's been kind of a combination since the late 50s and the 60s. And it honestly, the inspiration for its title, It's Spooky Surfing Time, comes from its first track, Monster Surfing Time by the Deadly Ones. The track itself, I feel like totally fits in with the spirit of the Monster Mash, where it's just kind of goofy and kitschy, but it has sort of like this spooky element to it. And every once and again, when they're not playing this one riff, they will stop and someone will do like a Boris Karloff impression or like a monster sound or something. It's goofy, but honestly, I can't get enough of it. In fact, it's what inspired really the playlist itself. I started from there and just wanted to keep on going with that, like stuff that felt sort of kitschy that fit that vibe. A few notable tracks on this playlist, if you'd want to check it out, which I'll be linking in the description down below, are, of course, Monster Surfing Time, which there's actually two versions I included on the playlist, one at the beginning, one at the end. The Deadly Ones version, and then the cover that Los Straitjackets did a few years back for a compilation album they worked on. Another song that I'd want to highlight is Cemetery Stomp by the Essex, which it won't actually show up as that in Spotify. It'll say that in the title, but it'll be represented by being by Something Weird. And Something Weird is this company that put together this compilation album called Spook Show Spectacular Go-Go, which is like a combination of these different surf rock tracks, radio commercials for midnight ghost shows and things like that when that was a thing that people could go and do. These just little promo bits and pieces for different movies. Super cool as an album in and of itself, but I felt like that track really stuck out to me as one to throw in on here. Another song I want to highlight is Black Swan by the Black Flamingos, which is this cover, a surf guitar cover of the Swan Lake track that was used in a number of different Universal monster movies. I mean, you've probably heard it before, but honestly, it's one of my favorite covers. There are a number of surf guitar covers of the track, but their version in particular, I feel like condenses the whole thing and just has it in this really like sweet presentation. If you'd like to check out that playlist, I'm going to put a link in the description down below, and hey, you can follow me on Spotify and like the playlist so that you can catch all 5 playlists that come out throughout this month. Well, with that, I hope that you'll stick around and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot of plans for the month of October, including more Spooky Maker Appreciator episodes. I'm going to be doing the playlist videos like this one each week. And every Friday night through the month of October, I'll be doing this thing called Friday Night Double Features, where what you can do is on Instagram, if you follow me at the Midday Ghost Show, I post what movies I'm going to be watching and when I'm going to start them. Generally, you start around 7 or 7:30. And I talk about them on Twitter. You can follow me at Matty Hag, or you can use the hashtag FrightDayNight. And you know what? Let's watch these movies together. I've already announced the titles that we're going to be watching for tonight, which are Fright Night and Haunt. You can watch Fright Night on Amazon Prime, and you can watch Haunt on Shudder. And if you don't have Shudder, guess what? Shudder's got a 7-day free trial. And really, if you look for a coupon, you could probably find a 30-day free trial. And what better month and time of the year to have a free trial for a horror streaming service than October? And speaking of watching movies, at the end of the month, to celebrate Halloween, I'm going to be doing another live stream where I'm going to host a movie and tell you a bunch of things you didn't know you probably didn't want to know about. So I've just front-loaded you with a bunch of information, and I feel like I'm going to just end it out here. Consider subscribing to the channel, maybe tell a friend about it. Actually, please tell a friend about it. Lots of stuff coming up this month. Anyway, happy Halloween and stay spooky, homies.